Hacienda was born out of a legacy of community leaders who understood that a safe place to call home is the foundation of a healthy and thriving life. And that has always been at the heart of what Hacienda aspires to, is how do we not just build a place to live, but how do we build a place that you can be part of a community and have your dreams recognized and supported.
Donde nos encontramos es donde primero llegué a vivir, el apartamento 39 de Villa de Claravista. Llegamos en el 1999. A mí me encanta saber de que yo puedo seguir apoyando a la comunidad con la cual yo estuve, con la que yo crecí. Entonces es lo que me brinda a mí mucha inspiración para poder seguir el trabajo que estoy haciendo.
Housing is never just housing. If it is, it ends up being sort of sterile and kind of contributing to, urban dead zones. That's never been the way that Hacienda worked, and because that is not the way that we conceive of homes in the Latino community. It's always, the house happens to be where you just live, but the life is lived all around.
Con los pequeñitos que yo trabajo, ¿verdad? El ver cómo van pasando de un programa a otro, teniendo un lugar que ellos se sienten parte de. Es importante para ellos tener algo que digan, esto es mi comunidad y soy parte de ella.
Really, when you think about the work being done here, it should make us all feel really good, right? We're helping kids get after-school programs, right? Access to meals, access to healthcare. We're helping the parents, right? Create a second source of income for a lot of them, the income that they produce from Hacienda-related activities creates income for them and their families. How we're taking people from safe housing, great services that keep them healthy, keep them in their homes, and then the next progression is creating wealth for them and their families.
Everybody knows in America, economic power is political power and vice versa. So I think we need to continue pushing in that direction, and that means getting our kids educated, making sure they're healthy and their families are healthy, and making sure that they have a decent roof over their heads. So I think Hacienda has a lot of challenges, a lot of things that they could look forward to in terms of improving the status of the Latino community.
Hacienda has leaders who have an audacity to dream on a big scale. Las Arlitas. It could have been a Dollar Tree and a McDonald's, but instead our leaders said, we need it to be more, we need it to serve our community.
Siendo orgullosa porque veo la comunidad crecer y no está abandonada.
Hacienda represents that opportunity, right? Those things that I didn't have, or some of my community didn't have growing up, is here.
We happen to be in a place where we can actually teach other organizations, other CDCs, other low-income housing developers how to do this.
They're constantly at the cutting edge, whether it's on design, affordable housing development, programs to reach community members. And so I'm excited to see what happens next and where Hacienda can take that vision and put it into action for families and community members in our region.
And so the link is really trying to figure out how we use our economic development punch and a number of properties that we have with the expertise and the connection to community that Hacienda brings to the game.
This focused, value-driven work results in the creation of a sense of place that everyone can call home.
I think what makes Hacienda unique is that they're enmeshed, they're embedded in the community. They know the community they serve. They're part of the community they serve, but they know it. They know what these folks are feeling, they know their struggles, and the community trusts them. So I do like the fact that I count on Hacienda to have those answers when I have questions about these communities.
Hacienda is an organization that we partner with because of trust and because they deliver on their word on serving the community that needs it, the low-income community. That's one of the reasons that Plaza Development Fund invests in Hacienda.
We're looking at housing developments in Hermiston, on the North Coast, even in the Wallowas, because people like you do good work, right? You've created really good communities. You've shown us a model for not just housing, but for community development, because that's who we are.
The COLA community will always be our touchstone, always be our home, but there are communities across Oregon that are ready for this type of support. An organization that comes in and says, we want to know what your dreams are and how can we help you build a strong, stable future for you and your families.